for our closing out video tonight, we are going to watch elephant rifles versus giant gummy bears. Yes, I think this is what we need to close out the night. Alright, Scott. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting gummy bears. Oh, 6, you're gonna like this one. Alright, Scott. Take us home. In 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, I'm ex-professional football player Steve Montana, and today I'm gonna tell you about my new product, the Mega Bear.
What are y'all doing?
We're trying to film an infomercial. I'd appreciate it if you leave.
Well, what's your product?
It's a Mega Bear.
Well, can I have one?
Yes, if you'll be quiet.
Oh, that toss went straight up. That tossy big went straight up and hit the cat. That was funny.
All right, thanks. Y'all ready? Let's try this again. Hello everyone, I'm Steve Montana, and today I'm gonna tell you about my new product, the Mega Bear. Do you want to be bigger, faster, stronger, and more attractive? Then you need to try the Mega Bear. Just one Mega Bear contains every supplement known to man, has 5,000 grams of protein, full of testosterone, and even my own sweat, so you know it's good. There's chemicals in here that I've never heard of, and I'm pretty sure have never even been tested. Consume Mega Bear responsibly, only one bite a day. If you overconsume Mega Bear, be sure and contact a physician and poison control. Side effects from overconsuming Mega Bear may include heart failure, lung failure, colon failure, kidney failure, liver failure, total body failure, death, but the most common side effect from overconsuming is hallucinations. Get your Mega Bear today for just 5 easy payments of $99.99. Call 1-800-555-5555. All right, that's a wrap, guys. I think that turned out really good. What did you think, man? Hey, you don't look so good. Where's your Mega Bear?
I ate it.
You ate the whole Mega Bear? You're not looking too good, man. You want me to call an ambulance? Hey, man, you
Wait, is this how the T-Rex started? Is this how the T-Rex ARP started?
gonna be all right?
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. We're back out on the range, and today we're going to have some fun with not one, but 2 elephant guns, the 458 lot and the 500 Nitro Express. And I'm going to shoot something you've
Oh, that 500 Nitro is gonna be glorious.
requested, giant gummy bears. This is a 5-pound gummy bear, and I found out over the summer that 3 of these will stop a 500 Magnum. Well, today we're going to see how many it takes to stop an elephant gun. I have several set up over there. Let's go check them out and get started. So here's what we got. I have 10 5-pound gummy bears, 50 pounds of gummy bear. 3 of them stopped a 500 Magnum, so I'm hoping 10 is enough to stop an elephant gun. I forgot the
The fact that 3 of these could stop a 500 Magnum? Holy shit, that's dense. That's impressive. That's like... And granted, I don't know the depth, but, like, that's better than ballistics gel. Like... My first blush thought, though, is with an elephant gun, even 10 of these, I don't know if it's gonna stop them. Yeah, right, yeah, bulletproof gummy suit. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, like, the gummies are denser and made of thicker. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was just going over in my head. The ballistics gel is not as viscous as, say, what a gummy bear is made out of, especially with, these dense 5-pound gummy bears, because I think the density of them is actually going to be thicker than your average size gummy bear for sure. So I'm wondering if it's going to stop the smaller caliber but the 500 might get the 500 I think might blow through it just because of the sheer velocity and I think it'll stop the smaller caliber. I think it'll stop the smaller caliber elephant gun. I think the 500 nitro might blast through it. I do think the 500 nitro might the gummy bears I don't think may be able to stand up to the 500 nitro. But we'll see. We'll see.
Table in the last video, so I went and picked up a brand new table. Not cheap. I spend a lot of money on tables, and these gummy bears weren't exactly cheap. Which brings me to something I want to address with you all. I know that sponsorships are kind of annoying sometimes, and I feel like I got a lot of heat from you guys in the last video because I did a raid sponsorship. Well, sponsors are really, really important to not just this channel, but all channels. These videos are not cheap to make, and we love making free content for you. So I'm very, very thankful for sponsors that allow us to keep making content. I know it can be annoying sometimes doing a sponsor in every video, but without them, we can't keep going.
And that's one reason why I let the sponsorships play through when I do reacts to them.
So I just wanted to be crystal clear with you and let you understand why I do sponsorships, and that's so that we can afford cool videos like this. So on that note, a big thank you to no one. Don't skip. There's no sponsor in today's video. We're just going to have some fun and shoot these gummy bears. Okay, let's start out with the smaller of the two elephant rifles, just slightly smaller. This is the CZ 550 elephant rifle, and it's chambered in 458 lot. And I'm going
Yeah, this one I think if the 500 Magnum got stopped by 3 of them, I think this one will make it through to about. I'd say this one is gonna go through 7 or 8. Well, I think it'll stop at 7 or 8. I think it's possible it may stop at 7 or 8.
to be using a Hornady DGX 500 grain round, and this is lead based. I'm gonna guess.
Hi, Gothic. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You're fortunate you caught us kind of just at the beginning of our last video of the night, elephant gun versus giant gummy bear. So I hope you enjoy. But yeah, I do think that I think it may stop at 7 or 8. Given that the 500 Magnum, it took 3. This obviously is a larger round, it's got more power behind it. I think it may stop at 7 or 8. That's what I'm counting. Shit, if I knew how, I'd create a vote, but oh well. It's fun just saying it. Alright, let's see how it does.
7. It's gonna go through 7 gummy bears and stop in number 8. You want to kick like a mule.
Wow. And those gummy bears did not move as much as I was expecting. Not a betting thing, I can put up like a poll. I was gonna say a poll. I'll research on how to do that the next couple
Those
days.
didn't move very much, and I'm kind of surprised. Okay,
Yeah.
let's check it out. Went through the first gummy bear.
Okay.
Wow, there's already a piece of jacket on the first gummy bear.
Not surprising,
Gummy
honestly.
bear number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5.
Is it in 5? That didn't go in. That's impact.
Okay, well, I think we stopped in number 4.
Holy shit.
I bet you I can get that out. This gummy bear, it's...
Whoa, all I have to do is type poll in chat, I believe. Okay. Okay. I'll test it out next time. We've got one more ton. Wow, it stopped at number 4. Who had number 4? Who had 4? Did anybody have 4? Yeah, that honestly is really surprising. That's really surprising. So,
melted, or this thing is so hot. I'm just gonna push it back to the front.
Wow.
Oh. Look at that.
Ew. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, 6, you were
that
the
is
closest.
awesome. I think I got better expansion out of the gummy bears than I did in ballistic gel. Now let's step it up a notch. This is
Okay. This is tough. Because I was not at, you said 5 as well, Nova? But it didn't go through 5. It went through 4, so you were 1 up, 1 above. So now the 500 Nitro. And I have to reevaluate what I think the penetrator, because I didn't think the gummies, no, you know what? I don't think it's going to be 6 or 7. Sorry, Vern, 700 Nitro. I'm mixing up 500 Magnum and the Nitro. Let me see the round size. I want to see the
my
round
double
size.
barrel 500 Nitro Express, and I'm gonna be
Oh, yeah, I was right. 500 Nitro Express. 500.
using the same round, but it's a little bit bigger. Again, this is a Hornady DGX, but
Okay. 500 Nitro. Okay. Yeah, I thought I'd said 500 Nitro the first time. Silver, I'm thinking the same as you. Because it's only slightly bigger. I'm waffling between 5 and 6. I'm kind of flip-flopping between 5 and 6. Because I'm not sure it's going to fully penetrate 5. Similarly to how the last one did not penetrate 4. You know what? I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna say it's gonna get a little bit more penetration, but God, I hope I'm not wrong from this. I don't think it's gonna make it to 7. I think it's probably barely gonna make it to number 6, is what I think. I think it may just barely get through 5, and it'll just barely get into number 6.
instead of 500 grains, this time we have 570 grains. The 458 lot went through 3 gummy bears and stopped in number 4.
Uh-huh.
What
I'm
do you
thinking
think
it's
is
gonna
going to
stop
happen
in
this
number
time?
6.
I think
So all bets are closed. You're locked into chat. And next time I'll figure out how to actually do a poll. Okay, here we go.
it's going to go through number 4 and stop at number 5. Oh.
Definitely had more impact.
That definitely smacked those gummy bears a little harder that time. Okay, so here's gummy bear number 1.
Right?
And I did not account for how close I was. I was aiming right here, but the right barrel is what went off. Hopefully,
Oh.
that's a big piece of jacket. Hopefully, we caught the round. Gummy bear number 2. Number 3.
3. Okay.
We went through. Number 4. Went through number 4.
Did it? Okay.
And here's number 5. And it looks like the round is right there. So I was right.
I was
We
right.
made it through 4 gummy bears and stopped in number 5.
What did I say? Did I say 5 or 6? Shit. I don't remember what I said. Wait up. I said 6? Damn. It was 1 over. Damn. Who called 5? Who called 5? Whoever called 5, you're winner. And if you get that joke, I'm very impressed.
5. That is ridiculous. That is such a...
Interesting. You also see it's caramelized the gummy bear. Did you see that? Let me back it up. It's actually caramelized the gummy bear because of the heat from the round. Because it stopped here and pooled, basically. The heat pooled from the contact, so it's caramelized the gummy bear.
Ridiculous. That is such a big chunk of lead, and that is still really, really warm.
Wow.
So now we're going to step back down to the 458 lot, but this time I'm going to use a Nosler 500 grain brass solid. This should not expand and should penetrate much deeper. We made it through.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So, now that he's changed rounds, do we think it's going to go through more than 4? Hey. So how many do we think it's going to go through this time? Doc, I don't think it's going to make it all through all. Because even though it's going to penetrate deeper, the round is still going to expand. It's just not going to expand as much, I think. But it still was powerful. I'm going to stick with my 6. I think it... shit. Because, as a point of note, this one stopped at number 4 last time with the other round. It did stop at number 4. Yeah, solid brass round. I'm going to stick with my 6. I'm going to stick with number 6. So, lock it in chat, number 6.
2, 3, and stopped at number 4 with the lead round. How many do you think this brass round is going to make it through? I'm going to go with 7. It's going to go through 7 bears and stop at number 8.
I think it's going to stop at number 6.
Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I'm going with 7. Here we go. Okay.
That looks like a straight penetration. That looks like a 100% penetration.
Looks like 7 was wrong. I'm gonna say that was all 10. Okay, so I believe we hit right there with the brass round. Zipped right through it, and it looks like we just...
Focus!
Focus, camera. Just kept zipping. Oh yeah, right there. Just melted that gummy bear. Kept going. Oh, we may have tumbled a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little. And then we moved down here. Kept going. Kept going. Came out the back there and then hit right there. It's just leaving a tiny hole. It's not expanding at all. And then hit the very bottom of this last gummy bear that I was wanting to save. So I kept it in the wrapper. Oh gosh. We destroyed our brick. Busted all over my gummy bear. So if 458 lot can make it through all 10 gummy bears.
Doc, you're winner. You're a winner. Nice call. I figured there'd be at least some expansion with those gummies, but I guess it was so hot it just punched right through it. I guess the did you 6? Okay. Doc and 6, you're a winner. My guess is that, you know, the seat coming off of it just didn't slow down. Yeah, it's well, I don't know if that was the table or if that was part of the brick that we were seeing, and it just looked like maybe it was a hole in the table. I think that may have been part of the brick. Yeah, no, yeah. So with the downward angle trajectory, it looks like it might have punched through there, and that was where the brick was standing. And so it may have actually, I think it did both. It went into the brick and then into the table because that does look like a hole. So it looks like he did both.
Gummy bear. So if 458 lot can make it through all 10 gummy bears, I know that the 500 Nitro Express can make it through all 10. There's really no point in shooting them, but we're gonna shoot them anyway. So again, I have the same round. This is a Nosler brass solid, but this time it's in 500 Nitro Express and it's 570 grains rather than 500 grains. This time I'll compensate.
Okay. I mean, do we even need to call this trap? Do we even need to take bets on this? I'm gonna say no. This is punching through all of them. And if he has good aim on it, it's gonna punch right in through to the berm right here, to the backstop here.
For using the right barrel, I'll aim to the left a little bit.
Oh Jesus! The force behind that.
Yep, we definitely went through all 10 gummy bears. Where did we hit?
Yeah, that's the question.
I can't tell.
I think it's this one right in the center.
I may hit right in the middle again.
I think that's it.
I aimed a little to the left, so that would make sense.
Yeah, that's probably it right there.
We'll be able to tell on these back here.
So interestingly, every single one of them, you're getting round drop. You're so while it's punching through them all, you're getting the round is dropping with every single one. So the gummies are hindering it enough to drop its flight path through each one of them each time. Which is kind of interesting because you'd figure, if it's punching through like that, especially with the heat basically melting the gummy away. Well, because with some of these later ones, you notice the holes that he was talking about were sealing. Exactly. Exactly. It's losing some velocity with every gummy because with the other ones, there wasn't like a visible hole. The holes were kind of sealing back up behind the round, probably because of the heat. So, and these are actually staying a little bit open, but the viscosity of the gummies obviously is causing a reduction in velocity with every gummy it's penetrating. So we're getting a drop in the flight path of the round with every single one. I don't know if he tried solid brass in the 500. I'm not entirely sure. Off the top of my head, I just don't know.
Yeah, I hit right in the middle. It was just hard to tell.
And now you're starting to see with this last one, you can see it's starting to seal up as it passes through. So obviously with these previous ones, it was going through with enough velocity that the air pressure was keeping the air pressure was keeping the hole open, and it was cooling soon enough that it couldn't close. But now the velocity is reduced, so therefore you've got reduced air pressure, and so the hole may not be as big, and it's able to self-seal after it passes through. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, it still made it all the way through, but you can actually see the impact that these gummy bears are having in terms of reducing that velocity. So, chat, gummy bear armor, when?
Going through the same spot twice on a few of those gummy bears. So that's where we hit. We kept going. We gave them all new belly buttons. Kept going.
Yeah.
Looks like we kind of hit that one maybe sideways a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa! Check that out.
So, all right, so here's the question. Do we count this as full penetration? Or is this stuck in the last one? Because my suspicion is this, it bounced off the brick. I'm thinking when it hit the brick, it ricocheted back into this and stuck. You think? Because don't forget, this is the back of the bear. This is not the front. This is the back. So I think it went through this bear, and when it hit the brick, it basically ricocheted back into the bear. Because I'm guessing based on the last bear, it went sideways. It started to tumble. It looks like it started to tumble, and so when it penetrated bear number 10, it was tumbling, hit the brick, and then bounced back. So I think this would I'm thinking we can probably call this one a full penetration. Uh Although it was nice of the brick to keep a retention of the round to keep as a souvenir. Nope, the brick never counted in our calculations. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bears. The brick never counted in full penetration.
Okay, so I was right. It looks like it started to go sideways. Then it sliced through gummy bear number 10, kind of sideways. And then it smacked that cinder block sideways, but the gummy bear managed to keep that round inside it. I can't believe.
You know, based on how he just had to twist the round out like that. No, it's too far through. That had to have it impacted the brick to keep it there. I was thinking maybe it didn't, but yeah, based on its positioning, I'd say it impacted the brick, and that brick finally stopped its forward momentum and caused just enough to cause it to ricochet very slightly back into it, but the heat is what buried it into the gummy, and that's why it's probably twisted.
Gummy bear managed to keep that round inside it. I can't believe we caught that. That's pretty much undamaged. Well, I'm glad we used the 500 Nitro Express anyways. We got the same results. They both went through all 10 gummy bears, but it seems like the 500 Nitro started to tumble there towards the end.
What you doing there, Scott? Yeah, I know, 6. I'm gonna work on that probably maybe tomorrow. Look into trying to get that working.
Little sneak peek for you. It's been a while since I've used the pine board box. To be honest with you, I kind of jacked it up when I shot it with the 50 BMG. A lot of you have requested to see both elephant rifles versus the pine board box. So I broke.
Silver, I'm not sure. I've got to look into it. Yeah, with the, I don't know what's happening with the channel points. I've got to, this is stuff that I've got to try and figure out. Because I only got the access to the channel points like 2 days ago. So, I've got to try and figure out where I'm going wrong with it and try and see just what the hell is happening. So, I just need some time to try and get that figured out.
Broke it out, dusted it off, put all new boards in it, and here soon, I'm gonna hit it with both rifles. Keep your eyes peeled for that video. If you enjoyed my videos here at Kentucky Ballistics, you're also gonna enjoy my videos on Kentucky Customs. I have some really awesome stuff planned for that channel. You need to go ahead and get subscribed. Use the link in the description down below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a big favor and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And be sure to check out Kentucky Ballistics clothing. Links to all those can be found in the description down below or on my website, KentuckyBallistics.com. Again, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, that was a great way to end the stream tonight.